The debate is over. At some point, the debate has to be.
You're the one should have some humility.
question,
Say, wait a minute, there are a lot of people who disagree.
Should we still debate whether the Earth is flat? Whether the Earth is flat? Flat?
It was originally in the Russian language. This is the translated thing. Date distributed, July 1949, number of pages 19. That was classified. They stated here that where it is not determinable at all of the points of space without the knowledge of the shape of the Earth, but since the shape of the Earth is not known. Now let me remind you that we are always told, oh, we've known the shape of the Earth since 300 BC. How did Russian scientists, and let me just say that Russian scientists are not stupid people. But it gets better. He says that to study the near-sun halo and also the sun on the surface perpendicular to these rays. The dissertation contains a certain formula of the brightness of the sky, taking into consideration only the brightness of the first order, derived on the assumption of a flat Earth and giving some conclusions. Because remember, they're trying to study how light is operating within the atmosphere with a near sun halo, and they tell you over flat Earth. This is a Russian document, 1957.
You can get in all different kinds of spots, and it all seems to work fine.
Seems to work fine. Seems to work fine.
I definitely haven't mastered it. I'll give you a trial and I'll show you just how bad it is. Practice makes perfect. Give me another week.
And straight from the college campus, Dale Gardner. That is just a quick scenes of life in orbit. Our first task, of course, was to deploy Telesat. It was a nighttime deploy, and so this is a TV picture, nighttime TV picture of the deploy. It looks more or less like in the day. You just can't see it too well. Went smoothly, and really not much else to say about that. We had another deploy.
Here is a smaller portion of the clip, and you can unquestionably see the wire attached to the supposed satellite that is being deployed in space.
Which is very interesting because the judge had to decide this case based on the information provided by the litigants. And so we have to ask ourselves the question, since Flat Earth won, did the person backing the spinning ball Earth theory provide enough information for the judge to convince her to take their side? And the answer is no. And the answer is no.
I would have thought on that basis alone, the case should have just been thrown out. It's like your requirement was real world, not computer simulation. So
William, the guy that had sued me, and he was upset, so irate. She said that he turned blood red when the ruling went down against him, and the bailiff and the judge could see that, and they actually held us back to allow him to go forward, and waited till he was seen in the parking lot before they released us to go out. He was so upset.
The answer is no, 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 no.
Now let me remind you we are always told, oh, we've known the shape of the earth since 300 BC.
But how could it be, Eratosthenes asked. The only answer was that the surface of the earth is curved.
Well, there are two possible explanations.
The only answer.
Two possible explanations.
The only answer.
Two possible explanations. First, we could have a flat Earth with a sun that's small and close by, so that the light hits the second well at an angle.
The only answer was that the surface of the earth is curved.
Both explanations to fit our observations.
And it is the Greek word platos, that this word has a root word. Right? So, what is the root word? The root word is platus. And what does platus mean? This is straight from the Strong's Greek Dictionary, by the way. Spread out flat. So what he's saying is they went up on the spread out flat earth. These people out here, these pastors, these Christians say, flat earth's not in the Bible, really? Sometimes you got to look up a word because we lose a lot in English. And also the word gay or gi, or however you pronounce it, for the earth in Greek here means the whole thing. Not just a spot, but it means the whole earth. All right, and that's exactly how the Septuagint translates it as well. The whole thing.